Hi guys, in today's video I'm sharing with you 7 self-care things that I do for myself as a very busy working mom. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So as I mentioned, today I am sharing with you 7 things that I do for myself to keep myself as sane as I possibly can. Sometimes it's still very difficult to do. If we did not meet before, my name is Yana and I am a work from home mom. So I take care of 2 little boys and I'm currently pregnant as well, and I'm a wedding photographer. So there is a lot that happens in my life and that has to be done, and everyone talks about self-care, of how important it is, and sometimes we don't realize what things contribute to our well-being and to us having more energy rather than less energy. And it is very important for us to look at everything that people tell us that are going to be rejuvenating to us, and then pick and choose what will truly help you. The things that I'm going to share, some of them you can hear them in many different videos, but some of them are not very conventional and some of them don't sound like the majority of tips that people share. So I hope this video inspires you to look at your life and be like, will this work in my life? Maybe you can just fully steal some of the things that I do for myself, and maybe some of the things will just help you figure out what is going to work well for you. And another exciting part of this video is this is not just me sharing the 7 things that I do for myself. It's a collaboration with my dear colleague Amber from Solutions for Simplicity. Her situation is slightly different. I'm a work from home mom. She is work outside of home mom. She's a full-time professor, so she's like super smart. She has her doctorate degree, and in addition to obviously being not just a professor, because a professor is a big title already, but she's also a mom to 3 boys under 6, and on her channel she shares tips all about helping busy mamas to build a less stressed life based on all the scientifically proven things that she has found in her research. So it's like so fun and fascinating for me to follow her channel as well. But she not only researches those things, she actually applied them in her life and tested out in her life, and those are proven strategies that actually work. So she mostly talks about productivity, time management, and work-life balance for working moms. And after you go and watch her video, I'm going to put her video and her YouTube channel in the description of this video as well. So when you go, make sure to comment on her video and tell her hello from my channel. And if you're coming from Amber's channel, so nice meeting you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please leave me a comment below that you're stopping by from Amber's channel, or not. If you're a returning subscriber, comment as well. If you would tell me if you are a work outside the home mom, work from home mom, or stay at home mom. I would love to get to know you a little bit, and it's always so fun for me to know who is watching these videos. So enough doing introductory stuff. Now let's jump into the tips so that you can hopefully implement those in your life. Number 1 is the most important one, and probably everyone is going to tell you this, is sleep. I feel so bad just not wasting your time, but kind of repeating the same thing over again. Everyone talks, oh, you need to sleep, you need to sleep. I'm going to make it short and we'll tell you just you need to sleep. You need to make sure that you're getting enough rest, because if you don't, sleep deprivation is pretty dangerous for your health, in addition to your mood and then how you're treating everyone else in your life. If you are miserable, if you are about to fall asleep at your desk, what kind of productivity are we talking about? Like, not even talking about the mood and motivation to get anything done. You just can't get anything done. So sleep is the most important part of anyone's self-care and like any reasonable thing to do. And being a mom of young children, it's very difficult to say that, oh, you need to get enough sleep. Yes, sometimes there is no time to get anything done except for like take care of immediate needs of your family and kids and then get some sleep. But prioritizing sleep is extremely important for everyone's well-being and productivity. Number 2 comes right after sleep, would be naps. Naps is an extremely large part of my self-care right now, and I know I'm pregnant pregnant, so I feel like pregnant women do need a little bit more sleep than normally. But still, there's always a temptation, oh, should I go and do a few more extra things while my little one is napping? And no, I found myself getting so much more done after I would take a nap, after I feel good, after I'm in a good mood. Because who wants to deal with a miserable wedding photographer? No one. I have to be in a good mood and in a good state of mind. I need to do some Instagram stories for my professional work and for my personal life as well. So if I'm in a horrible mood, I will not be able to do my job. So I feel like sleeping and napping is a huge part of it to keep myself in a sober state and in a good mood. Number 3 might be a little bit tricky and possibly maybe just applicable to work at home moms, but maybe no. I feel like work and just getting out of the house is an important part of my self-care, and because the nature of my work is wedding photography, it doesn't happen very often that I get out of the house. Most of my days spent at my desk that is right in front of me or at my dining room table with my kids, either doing my projects while they're doing their crafts or eating together or like doing anything in the house. So when I get a chance to get out of the house by myself, interact with other adults, I feel like it is rejuvenating to me, even though it is work and I have to be acting professionally and I have to be doing things in a certain manner. Not that I'm normally acting unprofessionally. That sounded not very proper, but whatever. I hope you understand what I mean. Even though it is a job that I'm going to, I still feel like I really want it. And even though my income is an important part of our family's income, I wonder if I could have fully given it up, if my husband potentially could have agreed for me to be a stay-at-home mom, but I don't want to do it. I do want to work and it brings me fulfillment, and I feel like it is a part of my self-care. And I understand that my job sometimes attributes to a lot of the stress in my life, but that still does not mean that it's not more valuable to me, because anything is going to bring stress to your life. Even if you're going to get your pedicures and manicures done, there potentially is a lot of stress that is going to come with this. So you just need to look at what brings more value rather than difficulty and do it for yourself. And in my case, work is very fulfilling to me and very energizing. Number 4 is getting out of the house, but not by myself, but with my children. Kids love going outside, and so do I. Going outside, getting some fresh air is so rejuvenating and so refreshing. And you're literally getting a fresh breath of air in your life. And it's so fun for me to either sit on the bench and like just observe my kids running around the playground. I can either just think, meditate, I can journal a little bit, or be on my phone doing some things. I know some parents might be looking down and be like, oh my goodness, it's that mom who is on her phone while her kids are playing on the playground. Yes, I'm that kind of mom, but that's the way that goes. There are things that I am spending some time with them at home, and then when we're outside, I give myself freedom sometimes to not be present with them, and sometimes I can be looking at my phone, which is, I think, is okay in my case. And then sometimes it is nice for me to actually run around the playground with them. In addition to creating memories with them, I also get some exercise, and it is fun. Yes, just getting out of the house, no matter how busy I am. Sometimes it's nice to leave the house, leave the to-do list behind, and just go for 30 minutes, for an hour, and get that time for myself and for my kids. Number 5 might be my favorite. I love food, and I think, well, I'm sure a lot of people like food, but basically when I go grocery shopping, if I see an item that I love, we are going to get it. And I'm not very unreasonable. We don't get lobster, we don't get like fresh cuts of the most expensive meats, but it's the small things. I think it's the treats. So like fresh berries, some kind of fancy chocolates or crackers or cheeses, something, or pastries or cookies. If I see something that I'm really liking, we probably are going to get it. I don't think it matters if you are work outside the home mom or work at home mom or stay at home mom. You are spending your day doing things, doing productive things for either the company or for your family or for your children. And whenever you have the moment that you feel drained, you need something that picks you up a little bit and give you a little bit of a boost to keep going, to motivate you, to give you some energy. And I feel like food is an amazing thing that can be used to boost your mood and your energy. First of all, it gives you either the sugar or protein or whatever. I mean, obviously opting in for something healthier is a little bit better, because then in the long run you're going to feel better throughout the day. But a piece of dark chocolate or like just a few candies probably will not hurt you that bad. They don't hurt me too much, I don't think. But yes, food is a definitely treat for me. And even though we are family who I think we are more on the frugal side than spenders, I basically will always allow myself to get something that I feel like it will be a treat for me, unless there will be obviously a situation where we will experience like great financial difficulty, which is always a possibility. It's life. Like, you never know what is going to happen. But at this stage of life, I can do this for myself. Number 6 would be to limit mindless scrolling. And here I'm specifically talking about mindless. I know that it is extremely fun to catch up with your friends or like watch some other blogger doing something. It is very entertaining for me as well. However, if it is mindless, if it is not planned, if it's not on your schedule, it is probably going to be more hurtful than energizing for you. So I am all for scrolling, and I'm all for Instagram and looking at the things that you want to look at and things that inspire you. That could be actually attributed to part of the self-care as well. However, if you are spending time that was not planned to be spent on scrolling, then you are going to feel more disappointed with yourself and your life choices. You will not get certain things done. You're going to be late. You will forget certain things for your kids' school, and that is going to be very sad and not fun at all. So my tip for myself, and hopefully for you, limit mindless scrolling, and that is going to be so helpful for your mental health and self-care. And number 7, I'm slightly embarrassed to admit this, because some people, I see a lot of people posting, oh, I'm struggling to shower at least once a day in the morning or whatever, especially with newborns. And I actually understand that. I remember the newborn stage, which I'm coming close to. I remember that showering with a newborn was very difficult. However, in my case right now, I shower 2 times a day, evening and morning. And I feel like it's a big part of the way I care for myself and the way that I feel so great in the morning and at night. Even though like obviously in the morning I'm still groggy and I don't want to like wake up too much. But I feel like morning shower wakes me up a little bit, gives me fresh energy, makes me feel like I'm fresh, I'm looking good, I'm smelling good, and I just feel like a normal human being. And in the evening, my hot shower helps me warm up, especially right now during winter time. Actually, that doesn't matter. If it's summertime, it refreshes me from all the sweating and like all the disgusting thing that's happened throughout the summer hot days. And right now during winter time, it warms me up, it relaxes me, it helps me to go to sleep. I feel like when I'm cold, I cannot go to sleep. And talking about tip number 1, you do need to get enough sleep. So the faster you fall asleep, the better. So I feel like those 2 showers, which potentially may sound very excessive to some of you, is a huge part of my self-care, and I allow myself to do this. Plus, I don't even think that it's that much time, because sometimes scrolling Instagram, Facebook, whatever, takes so much time. It's like 10-20 minutes minimum that we spend, and a good shower can be 5 to 10 minutes, and then you feel so much better afterwards. So I hope you guys, these things that I'm doing for myself help you to realize what potentially you could be doing for yourself, so you are taking care of yourself as a mom, because being taken care of as a mom, you are the only one who is taking care of you. So I feel like it's the very important thing to remember, so that you are feeling decent to take care of everything else in your life, including your husband, kids, work, everything else. So I hope this list helps you and inspires you to either make some changes or to keep going with the things that you are already doing. And I'm also curious to hear from you. If you have another comment from me, what are your favorite things that you are doing for yourself? Maybe I should incorporate them as well, so leave me a comment below. And again, don't forget to check out Amber's video. I am sure it's really good, full of good information, so go check her out. And thank you so much for your time. It was so nice hanging out with you. I hope you guys having a good day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.